Hey, what's up, sports fans? Chaz here. We are out in the secret cyclocross training center in Massachusetts. We are about to find Raylyn. She is the owner, operator, team headquarters manager of the STF Steve Tilford Foundation Racing. She's also an incredibly badass cyclocross racer. So make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. All right, so we're in Massachusetts. You race out here on the East Coast. You're gonna go race in Europe, but where are you originally from? Where are you based out of?
I'm based out of St. Louis, Missouri area.
All right.
Yeah, Midwesterner, you know.
Born and raised?
Born and raised. Well, born in Kansas City area, but yeah, I've been in St. Louis, Missouri area for life. Basically.
Life. And how does the travel hit? I mean, Midwest, I'm sure when you started racing, you were all over America, but now you're like international. You're gonna go spend what, 2 months out in Europe?
Yeah, like, 2.5 months
what's
out
that
in
like?
Europe. It's fun. I get really good at living out of a suitcase. I'm like a professional suitcase liver outer.
That's honestly one of the biggest things that people don't know about pro athletes is like, it's not all, spot treatments and king size beds, right? A lot of times it's the back of a van and the same suitcase and the same pair of clothes for like months.
For months. And so, but to be fair, I have a really big duffel because I still like to bring options.
Okay, so you're not one of those racers, like some people could name, that just wear the same pair of clothes, the same one pair of going out clothes. So like you have your nice pair of clothes that you wear every time you go out for dinner and a nice dinner for the same for like 2 months. And it's, right? Is that a thing? That's not a thing, right? People don't do that. Oh, so other people use this trail. This isn't just for you guys. So you take the barriers down so that dog walkers and equestrians and various folks can do this. Is this just UCI regulation height? Should we get out a tape measure or something? It looks about right, huh?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So I have a couple questions. One of them is, what is STF Racing? Who's Steve Tilford?
Steve Tilford, he's a legend, man.
He's a legend. I don't know. What is the legend of Steve Tilford?
Mountain Bike Hall of Fame.
Okay.
He was kind of one of those guys that started pioneering multiple disciplines here in the United States. He went over and raced a lot in Europe.
Kind of like what everyone does now where they race like mountain bikes, road and gravel and cyclocross. He was like, because back then it was like you picked one and you just stuck with it, right?
Yeah, he was kind of one of those guys. He also was really adamant kind of about anti-doping and like really popular for his blog, and he kind of had no filter, which a lot of people really loved.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, he was personable on his blog, so a lot of people just connected with him.
So in addition to racing at a professional UCI top level, Raylyn also runs the Steve Tilford Foundation Racing Team. How do you balance? Okay, hey, first question, how did you get into running a professional UCI cyclocross team?
That's a great question, because I was a scientist just a couple years ago, which has no correlation to running a cycling team. But I was a privateer, and it kind of made sense to form a team because, in my opinion, keeping the team's spirit and atmosphere alive is really important to kind of like cultivating true growth for the sport in the United States. These younger athletes, 19, 20 years old, they can't start their own privateer program. They're just trying to figure out life.
It's terrifying.
In general. Yeah.
It's terrifying when you're 19 to be like, I'm trying to race at elite level and...
Now I gotta find all my sponsors, get enough cash, source logistics, like source a mechanic.
Just one of those kids?
Oof.
The youth?
Yeah, that guy, the mayor of cyclocross. No, so honestly, it's been really fun kind of figuring it out. And also as an athlete myself, I kind of know how I like things done. And if I'm comfortable, I feel like everybody else is going to be comfortable. And we have a really good staff on board, and they kind of help me out with the equipment side of things. And then I just kind of man like the logistics and
the emails,
the sponsors, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a lot, but I'm used to juggling more than one thing at once, and it kind of keeps me preoccupied. And I'm
definitely. All right, here we are, Raylyn Nuss. What's going on with this electric banana?
The electric banana boon. So yeah, I'm on a Trek boon. This bike is great. It is a pure cyclocross built bike, which I love. They didn't change it for gravel. It is made for cyclocross, and that is why I love this bike. 40 centimeter bars on this bad boy. I believe it's an 80 millimeter stem. Yep,
it looks like the service course, the aluminum.
Yeah, it's nice and sturdy, good for cyclocross, for the handlings. I mean, that's the thing about cross. You're racing a bike that is not made for the course, ultimately. So right now I have some challenge Grifos on these bad boys. I got the Zip 303 Firecrests, tubulars, and these are the Dream wheel set.
Here we are at Cyclocross Nationals with Raylyn Nuss, not only the elite racer, but also the boss of STF Racing.
Over and out.
Over and out,
It's
yeah.
been fun.
It's been great. Thanks for having us. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to follow STF Racing. Until next time, this is Raylyn, making you faster.
Boom.